Good morning. I'm well over my 60th hour without eating. I'm feeling a little bit shaky and weak. I'm full of wounds from yesterday. I've just been soaking into the water of the sea to heal myself, my body. Yeah, I gave my body a lot of work to do now with all these wounds, but I will heal them. I don't use any medicine or even natural medicine. Yesterday in the community there was this guy who was putting turmeric on his wounds. I don't do that either. I don't believe in that either. I believe that as long as I let my body do its thing, I don't mess with my body by eating poison and stressing out. My body can heal anything. This is what I came to believe. And so all these wounds, since I'm feeling relaxed, I'm not stressing my body, and I'm not eating since 60 hours, my body has plenty of energy to fix everything. So just this morning a few thoughts came to my mind which was very revealing, and I don't feel like talking about them now, but I can tell that this fast and being in nature, it really came to be what I knew it was going to be. Very revealing. I'm going a bit too deep inside, so I start not making sense in this video, so I will stop it here. I will go out and lie down on the sand for a while by the sea with my towel, and then see what else comes up. My best friend was also here. Maybe she wanted to make a home into my home. She doesn't know that today I'm gonna remove this home from her. Anyhow, I had another nap since I didn't sleep last night either. I maybe slept 1 hour. I don't know if I'm uncomfortable in this tent or the temperature, I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna find a spot in the shade and lie down a bit more. Alright, I removed my tent. I am ready to go. I'm gonna go get the water first, and then I have to hike about maybe it's 1.5 kilometers. I feel good. I was feeling weak, but I jumped in the water and took some sun and meditate a bit in the shade, and I feel great. I don't feel as energetic as I normally am, but yeah, I passed the 60 hours line of fasting, so it's good. Then yeah, I'm gonna go and go to Simona's place, get changed, took a shower, get changed, and go grab some organic food. Just came here to fill up my bottles. My feet really hurt. It's because I burned them up like walking on hot soil, and I can't really handle walking anymore. It's gonna be hard to get to my car, but I'm gonna do it slowly, stop in some shady places for a while, you know. I take my time, should be fine. You know, I don't feel necessarily tired or hungry. I feel okay. It's just my feet really hurt, and now I've got the weight of the water and the tent on me, and yeah. Anyhow, this is great. I arrived at destination. My car is a few meters away. I'm just recording this video now because probably my car will be burning hot like my feet right now. It was extremely difficult to walk all the way here bare feet again. because I think my feet were burnt from yesterday, and the path, it was so hot. It was like walking on fire with all these little stones. Wow, what an experience. Just put my flip-flop on, jump back into my car, ready to drive to Simona's place to get a shower, get changed, and go drive 50 kilometers to the organic shop. There I will nourish myself with some fruit, but only at 8 p.m. I should have started fast in the morning, so I would end in the morning, but what to do? I will just add some dates and some lettuce in the evening, and I will enjoy some swimming in a normal beach with my umbrella. And yeah, anyhow, it's good. Alright, so I took a nice shower, changed my clothes. Look at that, I got some shoes on. They feel so amazing, comfortable. Now I still have some few hours to go before completing my 3 days fast. I'm gonna drive now about 50 kilometers to this organic supermarket. Not sure yet what I will do this last couple of days in Sardinia before going to London. But I was feeling very well, without food. And as I got in town and stress start kicking in a little bit, I felt now the hunger, the need to eat. My connection in my brain saying, oh, stress, eat something, distract from it. But now I know how it works, so it's fine. I'm still very well. And yeah, I'm going to drive now and enjoy the wind in my face. Okay, I say goodbye to everyone, to Simona, her kids, her husband. I'm feeling really, really well. It's in 3 hours I'm gonna finish my 3 days fast. I haven't been eating anything for 3 days almost. And I feel incredibly well, incredibly well. It's amazing, it's amazing. Now I'm leaving Santa Teresa, where I spent the last couple of months here looking after Simona's kids. I will be going to Palau to grab some organic food, and then I will be traveling, I don't know yet where, for a couple of days. And Monday I will catch my flight to London, where I will be spending a couple of weeks. Life is amazing, I feel amazing, everything is good. A little mention about the 888. I will continue to do the 888, meaning I will be working this time for Alex in London for roughly 8 hours. It's not scheduled, but I will dedicate 8 hours of my day for him just to get things done, and then the rest I will continue with my schedule, with my visualization, meditation, affirmation, gratitude, training, and all that stuff, masterminding, because this really made a difference, having this schedule and following it. Even though I haven't completed everything, I haven't followed everything exactly, but I know where I fall short, so I'll try to gain it back once I'm in London. And yeah, I feel incredibly, amazingly grateful for my life. I just feel I need and have to share this. So I've been fasting for almost 3 days now. I think it's about, in 3 hours, 2-3 hours is going to be 72 hours. 3 days I don't eat anything. But not only that, yesterday I've been climbing mountains, and I've been hiking bare feet. And not only that, I feel incredible. I feel very, very well. I feel energetic. It's incredible. I need to share this. And the reason why being is this, I believe. So any average person, any normal person, after skipping one meal, he would start feeling the discomfort. He would start feeling, you know, my mother, for example, she said that if she skip one meal, she might faint, you know. She just doesn't feel good. And reason being is this, is because as soon as you leave the body the time and energy to start detoxing, because what the body does is as soon as he has the time and energy, he will start fix everything. And to our body wants to bring us to the ideal shape of health. It wants to bring us at the maximum health, at the ideal, at the zero level, let's call it. So every time we do something is not good for the body, let's say that this goes -5, and as soon as you sleep or you let the body do what it can do, it goes back to 0. But what I've been experiencing in my 20s, it was that I always had a lot of problems, always had a lot of issues, you know, health issues, not major ones, but always have some skin problems or some gum problems or some headache or you know, like knees problems, you know, always something. And I thought it was normal, but you know, I was eating like daily. I was eating pasta with bacon and tomato. I was eating McDonald's 3 times a day, a week. I was drinking carbonated drinks, you know, all these sort of things. And I thought that was normal to have problems. But what turns out to be is a very different story. It is not normal. It's not normal to feel all these problems. It's actually, the body always goes back to optimal health if we let it. But how did I let my body going back to optimal health? Is by not eating poisonous food, you know, not eating. I haven't been eating meat or fish or any dairy for more than 6 to 8 years now. I don't do gluten, I don't do sugar. It's been now 2 or 3 years. I don't use chemical on my body. I don't use any sun protection lotion or any shampoo, or I don't even use toothpaste. I use a soap bar just to clean my groin and my underarms, just for practical reasons, not because I need it, but in this moment it's useful. And so I only drink water. I don't drink anything else rather than water, and only in glass. So I have very little poison absorbed by my body, and this goes on and on. I do all sorts of crazy things which for me now became normal. But what happens is that now I skip a meal, I skip 2 meals, I skip 3 meals. I don't eat for 3 days, and I don't have any detoxing symptoms or anything like that. I feel completely fine. I feel actually better than I felt 3 days ago when I was eating 3 times a day. And so I need to share this because I believe this is valuable, is for you to understand the way we've been eating as normal food is not normal. It's not giving what our body needs. In fact, it's giving a lot of extra work to the body. But when I started eating clean and eating for nutrients, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to eat. I love to eat. I enjoy eating. But now I'm doing it in a way that what I eat is not causing any harm to my body, or very little harm. Because I know what you're thinking, like, oh, come on, I cannot give this up, I cannot give that up, you know, I like what I eat, you know, you have to die somewhere or sometime. But it's not that the point. The point is that I was also eating all these things, and I was addicted to these things. That's the problem. That's the purification. That's why I can stay 3 days without eating, because it's not only about physical, it's not only about what your body is detoxing, like if you've been eating meat or things like that, but it's the mind. I'm purified in the mind as well, so I don't feel angry, I don't feel nervous, I don't feel anything. I feel completely in peace, even though I'm not eating for 3 days. Right now, I'm still not eating. It's been like now almost 70 hours. And look at me, I feel great. I can speak clearly what I want to say. And so this is an important message to let you know that what you've been eating the lifestyle you've been having as considered as normal, because it was considered normal for me as well. I was following, you know, what the school would tell me, what the media would tell me, what my parents would tell me, which is they got the information from the school and the media as well before internet. But now I decided to change my life. 10 years ago, almost, when I was 30, 8 years ago, I gave up meat and fish, and I stopped smoking, and I started looking into health, and I started looking into organic and all these things. And it's a journey, and I started absorbing different information, and I realized that what was considered normal to most of the people is not normal. That's why everybody feels so sick. Everybody needs to go to the doctor and rely on medicine. But look, I scratched myself in this hiking yesterday. I'm bleeding everywhere. I was bleeding everywhere, and what I did, I just jumped in salty water, and my body will take care of the wounds. I don't need to add medicine to it or take anything, you know, because my body can do things like that, can handle things like that if I let it, if I don't get in the way. So this message is about really, what is your current state? How do you feel? Do you feel like it's a nightmare for you to skip a meal? This tells you something. It tells you that your state, your inner state, is not optimal. You could be feeling so much better. You just need to get rid of the addictions. It's addictions. It's addictions why you need to have pizza, you need to have pasta, you need to have meat, you need to have dairy. It's purely addiction, nothing else. And there is a way for you to purify from this addiction, because addiction is not the actual thing. Cigarette is not different from eating an ice cream or watching some your Facebook every other minute. It's not different. It's just a feeling that you don't feel good about, and you try to distract yourself. I mean, I've been doing this since I was a little boy. This is not something like we are conscious, but this is something that's happening, you know. We are put in a situation where we feel scared all the time. If you're the one watching the news, I don't do anymore, but if you do watch the news, you feel under stress all the time. There is crisis, there is wars, there is diseases, there is people raping, people killing. We are under stress all the time. We go to work, we are worried about some colleague of ours, of our boss, or we go to school and we all the time we've been told we're doing something wrong. We're under stress 24 hours almost. Even when you sleep, you have nightmares. And that's what is causing the addiction. We want to distract from this feeling we don't want to feel. And as soon as you start detoxing from this mind, because it's the mind, when you do more of the meditation, this sort of things, and you understand what's going on, you can detoxify from these thoughts, and eventually you'll be able to get rid of certain addictions, certain habits that you have about food. And so your life will transform, your health will transform, and you'll be more in control of your life. So this is just a little something I really wanted to share, and I'm gonna put it out there and see what's going on. So yeah, bye everyone. The hardest part about fasting is to go back eating slowly and in balance and take it easy. So now I'm about to get into the organic shop. There is a lot of goodies there, a lot of good stuff, but I'll try to just get some fruit and some lettuce for today, and then tomorrow I'll do the shop again for this next 2 days. I'm gonna be traveling with so I'm gonna end up my fasting now. I'm gonna eat some dates. I got some lettuce, celery, courgette and cucumber. That's what I will have for dinner, in front of this beautiful sunset in this beautiful place. My car back there. I'll be spending the night in that car in this place, I guess. After eating, I will be reading some books, maybe meditating. You know, this is my home for tonight, and tomorrow morning is another day, and I will go back to the organic shop to do a proper shopping for these next 2 days where I'll be traveling with my car and eating just raw. And then Monday I've got my flight. Yeah, flight. I say I wouldn't fly anymore, but you know, it happened. My flight to London and spend there 2 weeks, go back then to Italy, to Rome, and then go back to Sardinia, have some holiday with my best friend and blah 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 blah. Anyhow, it's time for me to eat. You won't believe how good this will taste. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave you now.